Okay, so guys, if you watched my last video, you might remember me showing you this face. Now, I said to myself that I would never watch that video just because of that face alone. So it got me thinking, for the fact that I don't want to watch that video, what I should do is watch the video. And that is what I've just done prior to recording this intro. It was horrible. Yeah, I've got nothing else to say, mate. It was just horrible. The video itself comes from Scary Comp. Again, so 2 for 2. But it is titled 6 Scary Videos That Will Turn Your Home Into a Nightmare. Now, I hope not, because I'm currently, at the time of recording, home alone. So, no. But guys, as always, do me a favor. If you like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
The deep forest lures
Scary
all kinds
Comp.
of visitors.
Again.
Kids building secret forts. Adults hiking quietly through the wilderness.
Mate, I'm in the house
Wild animals
on my own,
silently moving between the trees.
and I'm not feeling overly great about
Hey
it.
guys, my cool base that I made a while ago with my cousin. It's really nice. See, we got the
Mate, if there's someone inside his base, mate, I'm just...
got this thing. I don't know what it is. Well, that stinks. But yeah,
Mate, what stinks is the pure camera quality, mate. What happened? I do not understand. It is 2025. And we still have cameras like this. I don't understand.
we got some chairs. What was that?
I didn't hear anything.
Is that a cow? What is that?
Top 10 things you would never ask in the woods. Number 1. Is that a cow? What?
Oh, frick!
One of the creepiest videos surfaced online, showing a pale humanoid figure wandering in the distance. The uploader insisted it was just a cow. But seriously, how does anyone confuse a long-limbed ghostly creature with glowing eyes for livestock? Some claim it could be the rake, a terrifying entity from...
I get it, he's a rake. You clean all the leaves up. And he's in the woods. Mate, it makes so much sense now.
urban legends.
No, mate. What in the
Others think it's just a
Skinwalker?
prank. But what do you believe?
I don't know, mate, because look at the length of the limbs,
Or are
mate.
these scary sightings just the
But I thought
beginning
I
of
had long
something
limbs.
darker? Unseen forces waiting for their next
Why are my arms still
victim.
here? What am I doing?
A man named Kyle
Did he shout
was
run?
making himself a cup
He's like trying to scream at his legs to do something. Run!
of coffee, getting ready to start work on his laptop, when a sudden loud bang echoed from the garage.
Okay, I just heard a loud ass banging in the garage.
Every freaking day at this
I was pouring
point.
my coffee. What the Please do not be something weird. I cannot take this shit anymore.
Notice how I said, oh, I'm pausing it for a sec. I can't do this. Notice how I said last video, I was like, yeah, no hiding, no this, no that. And the video, do you know what? It wasn't as scary as the normal ones. It was more weird and creepy and suspense or whatever. But I can already tell off rip. This is going to be a hidey one. Well, it's nothing. Oh, it's something. Well, always the attic, mate. I feel angry right now. It's for those who have been subbed to me for, I don't know how long it's been now, quite a while. I watched this short film, and I'm going to put it on screen. I can't remember what it is, but yeah, this is the thumbnail for the video. So go watch that, because that's horrible, mate. But that, I heard it was terrible. I heard it was just one of the worst things you'd ever watch. And it, as soon as I saw the attic, loft hatch, or whatever you want to call it, I just knew. The same way with this video, mate. If he goes in the loft, I think I'm gonna have to turn it off, mate. I cannot go through another video like this.
As he approached the noise, Kyle noticed something strange. The attic string was swinging back and forth, like someone had just pulled it.
Oh, okay. It looks so similar, mate. And if you know the video I'm talking about, the short video, I really can't, for the life of me, can't remember what it's called. But if you remember it, mate, it looks the loft. It looked exactly like this. All right, okay. 3, 2, 1.
Alrighty. Well, I thought I had the bright idea to shine a flashlight up in there since my phone light wouldn't reach very far. But I got up in there and realized there is a light bulb. So I'm going to show you what I found.
How do you not know there's a light bulb in your own attic? What do you mean? Oh, if I can make it up here.
Freaking steps.
I watch it on my second screen because it's so much smaller. If I see a face, mate. That is a murder attic, mate. That is what that is. And what is this as well? This is like a little fold-out bed, mate. You have someone living in your attic.
Some kind of a box.
Is that a... Oh my God. Tell me that isn't a head and a nose. I don't like attics, mate. I don't know if you can tell. Christ on all of the bikes. Yeah, get down.
Maybe after one more beer.
The attic was empty, or so it seemed. But in the center of the dusty room sat a small black box. Kyle didn't touch it. Not yet. Something about it felt off.
I will tell you all about my book, which is the reason that...
Vola! What does that even mean? I think I tried to stop myself from swearing. Who is doing this in the garage, mate? Go in the house. You're on a laptop. Do you know what laptop means in Spanish? It means portable device. I made that up.
This time, Kyle knew he had to act. He went back up and took the box.
The thing is, that
What
really
he found inside
made my
made his
legs...
skin crawl.
Yeah, that's...
All right, I'm up here.
All right, hold on. Can we just... I'm sorry to keep pausing this, but this is just getting too much, mate. I'm alone. Oh my God, mate. The thing that I don't like, and the thing that I always think, like, oh, it's a bit too convenient. You know how he just started recording his screen and then the banging goes off. It's like, either that's a crazy coincidence and great timing for you. I mean, or not great timing, but, or it's fake. I don't know, man. What do you guys think?
And light bulb blue. So that's great.
That head, mate, in the top of the thing.
Get the box. Oh, goodness.
Oh, maybe it wasn't a head. Yeah, them boards are there just so you can walk on it. Jesus Christ.
Okay, it's a Christmas box.
Oh my God, look, I want one chance to guess what's inside. And if it is that, I don't know what, oh mate. I have a feeling, and I know you guys know what I'm thinking. Anyone who watches me, I know you know what I'm thinking. I think it's a doll. Oh, okay, go, let's go.
Oh, there's the handle. Is there another one? Yeah, there we go.
Oh God.
All right. Let's see.
Mate, why am I hiding, mate? I'm a 30-year-old man. Well, 29.
Oh, is that a fucking... There's some shit in there. Okay, there had to be a freaking doll.
Oh my God. Do you know, flying a lunchbox. Mate, I thought to myself, that is a doll. And then I thought, oh no, maybe it's just some, I don't know. I was trying to convince myself it wasn't a doll. I knew it was. This video has everything that I don't want. Attic. Doll. Scary.
Oh. Kyle says the house hasn't felt the same.
Oh my.
Cursed objects, haunted dolls, or unseen forces. This might be the scariest video footage you'll ever see. Tyler did everything he could to ignore the poltergeist tormenting his home. He had learned the hard way that evil spirits thrive on fear and attention. The rule is simple. Don't feed it, and maybe it'll leave. But living in a house where paranormal activity creeps into every...
I am sorry. What in the Dobby the house elf is that, mate?
shadow makes that nearly impossible. Ignoring something that feels so deeply wrong becomes a battle with your own sanity. Tyler knew that fear all too.
Right. I tried to ignore the out of it, but ignoring doesn't work or make me feel right state of mind. Yep.
Okay. Need to go to bed.
TTB, hello, mate.
I can't turn on the light, can I? Oh, I should turn on the light. Just in case, because this is happening. That's right. Alright.
Right. Two things here. First of all, I am terrified of most things. I'm not sleeping with the light on. You have got to be crazy, mate. Sleeping with the light on. That's almost as bad as sleeping with the door open, which I now found out that I have got some psychos, mate, as subs. Sleeping in jeans. Whoa. Right. Let's break this one down. He is a psycho. I will sleep with the door wide open with the light on before I sleep with jeans on, mate. What are we doing? Cool. Okay.
Not joking. Not shitting.
Hopefully
not shitting
not.
your britches, bro.
Eventually, Tyler gave in. Despite all his doubts, he picked up his camera. He wasn't sure why, only that a whisper in his mind said it would bring views, attention, maybe even viral fame. He told his therapist, hoping for clarity. They told him it was nothing to worry about. But when you see the terrifying footage he captured, you'll understand why we're not so sure. Because when it comes to real ghost encounters, sometimes the scariest part is knowing it hasn't stopped. Carlos, a man from Mexico, was living a quiet life with his wife and son, until one night changed everything. While his family was out shopping, Carlos stayed home alone. He was a grounded, rational man, the kind who laughed at ghost stories and called anything supernatural paranormal rubbish. His co-workers even gave him a nickname, See It Carlos, because he always said he'd believe in the paranormal only if he saw it with his own eyes.
That's a perfectly
that night,
rational way of thinking.
He did. And what he saw would change his beliefs forever.
Hola amigos de TikTok.
Hello.
Nada más quería decirles que estaba por empezar live y todo el día se había estado haciendo como una vibra muy mala en la casa. Había tiempo que
I can only assume that what came up on screen means
la cámara.
barking.
De hecho, me voy a atrever ahorita a bajar
Let's play the how many
Los
crosses can I fit on the
perros
wall.
están muy ladridos. Hola. Hola. Ahí solo está mi queridísima bicha.
What is all that,
Viendo no sé
mate?
qué, dónde el árbol. Bicha. Bicha.
Mate, even the cat's like, what the fuck is that? Sorry, what?
As he walked downstairs into the living room, Carlos noticed his cat frozen in place.
Did someone knock at the end? Like,
Wide-eyed, staring at nothing. Normally, she'd be curled up in her favorite spot. But now, something was off. There's a popular belief that cats can see spirits, and what happened next seemed to prove it. One of her toys, untouched, began to move. Slowly, on its own. No wind, no explanation. Just movement.
mate, ask me if I'm ever getting an animal, mate. No, I'm not. No, mate, I don't like it. When I lived with my parents, they always had dogs. We always had dogs growing up. And you know when they just randomly stare into a corner of a room? Just, there's nothing there. Absolutely nothing to stare at. And they'll stare at it, and then they'll just start growling. And I'm like, cool, this is my cue to leave, mate. I no longer live here anymore. So that is exactly what I did.
That single moment confirmed his worst fear. Something unseen was in the house. He grabbed the toy,
Mate, even
tossed
worse.
it in the trash,
It was,
and drove it straight to the dump.
my God, that is
Since that
exactly
terrifying night,
right. You know what? We need to. I've paused it at least 722 times. However, mate, we need to give this guy a round of applause. Because did you hear what he said? As soon as he saw that move, mate, he throws it in the rubbish, puts the rubbish bag in his car, drives straight to the dump or straight to the tip, whatever you call it, the whatever. Anyway, and he's put it straight in the bin, mate. And then I hear, especially people on TikTok, mate. I've got someone on TikTok called Sinead. Big up Sinead, by the way. But she has all these haunted dolls, and she goes on like TikTok live and will record them, and they start moving and stuff. Like, not all the time, but they do. They genuinely move on a live video. I'm like, nah. If I remember during editing, in fact, Adam, remember, I'll put the link to Sinead's TikTok because, mate, it's terrifying. And she goes live regularly, so...
the activity never returned. But Carlos, he never doubted again.
Yeah,
That's what makes
because that
this
thing's in a
one of
bin.
the most chilling real ghost encounters ever shared. Jake, from the popular YouTube channel Jake Ghost Hunter, kicked off a
Jake, what do you do, mate?
spine-chilling investigation at one
Jake
of the
Ghost
most
Hunter.
haunted places in Illinois, Pine Lawn Manor. This massive abandoned nursing home witnessed over 3,000 deaths and is said to be a hotspot for paranormal activity. With special permission, Jake was allowed to explore not one, but two terrifying buildings on the property. Most ghost hunters
He can't be
avoid the
alone.
second one. Those who dared to enter say it feels evil. That night, Jake was joined by fellow investigator Clayton. And from
It don't
the
matter,
moment they
though.
Stepped inside.
Mate,
haunting
shout out to
began.
Jake Ghost Hunter, mate,
Oh
for,
my
for
God.
even wanting to go in these places.
Dude, these hallways are nuts. Like incredibly long and complex. I'm tripping out right now. The music box just turned on inside my
Shut
bag.
the hell
Clayton, that's
up.
a switch that you have to flip.
I know.
Oh my God.
I thought it was something down the hall that
What
they
the f-
couldn't see, mate.
Obviously, we don't know if that's paranormal.
That's
but
a little
like, that's weird that we just started off with that, bro. So, guys, we might actually get a bunch of activity while we're sitting here too, bro.
As soon as they entered, the
Oh,
energy
mate.
shifted.
I don't like these
Jake
places.
and Clayton knew instantly they were in for a long, terrifying night. One spirit they hoped to reach was Mike, a man who lived and worked at the facility before passing away there. They placed a pair of his old pants on a chair in the dark hallway, trying to stir a reaction. That hallway became a central focus.
Mate, in my head then, it's like they said, oh, they placed a pair of his trousers. Like, in my head, I've got a ghost that's half naked from the legs down, running around the corner, chasing after him. Like, mate, I need those.
of the ghost hunt.
I have the spirit candle. This is EMF detected. Spirits can turn it on and off. So we'll put it right here for Mike. And then I'll put the Mel meter right on here.
What?
And this is basically
An EMF candle?
touches this. Cool. It will go off.
I don't know what that means.
All right. So right now we're in Mike's hallway. Mike, are you here?
No, but my trousers are, mate. Can I have them back, please?
We heard you did great things here.
Yep. Did great things with trousers on.
Mike, if you're in here with us, you can turn off the candle. I was just about to say, and it turned off. Oh, and it turned back on. Whoa!
What?
Mike, is that you? Right when the candle turned on and off?
Something's just standing there, bro.
Mate, being in a corridor
Paranormal
on your own,
including an EMF candle
in the pitch,
and music
pitch
box.
dark, pitch black.
Suddenly, the EMF light began to flicker, followed by the music box playing
Is the
its
worst,
eerie
mate.
tune.
For those who watched my ghost hunt
Questions
at
into
the
dark,
underground bunker,
and then something answered.
you'll know. What?
If you're here with us, buddy, can you please turn off the candle on the windowsill right now? You got to do it right when we ask, so that way we know that you're intelligent. Footsteps?
Yeah.
Could you make a loud sound for us? Holy
Damn.
again.
It made a noise.
It did.
That's
It-
kinda
Right,
what I was
okay, so
saying.
I've sussed out what's going on here. I don't know if it's Scary Comp or the person who sent this in, whether it was Jake or whatever. They've removed the music, I think, from the music box because of, I'm guessing, copyright reasons. So you can't hear it, but you can see the light flashing, which I mean, it's still fine.
Unexplainable footsteps echoed.
That's
around
horrid,
them.
though,
The music box.
because the music box
again.
isn't far away from her as well, which makes
Something
me think
unseen
like
was watching.
something stood right
Jake
next to
used
them.
his voice recorder to ask another question, and the response chilled both investigators to the core.
Alrighty. Speak into this for me, okay? Do you know who you are? What type of entity is here that scares you?
Ronnie Pickering.
Are we in danger if we split up tonight?
Why does he sound like he was trying not to cry? Are we in danger?
Footsteps shuffling loud. Like, dude, every time I hear footsteps though in this building, it just sounds like patients walking. Like that's the
does.
vibe I get personally.
Yeah.
Is it's just like patients are just like
Going around, shuffling
yeah.
around, yeah. Hello? Can you make a louder sound for me if you're a patient? It just turned on.
Candle. Yeah, when you said if it's a patient, candle turn on. It's loving that candle. Whatever,
It
whoever
is.
we're talking
I told
to.
you, bro, it's insane. The candle's
That
crazy.
candle's
I've never
nuts,
heard of this
dude.
candle
Already been
thing.
intelligent.
Yeah.
All right,
Ever.
let's listen and see if we got a voice. I got to put it up to, it just turned off.
Yep.
I got to put it up to my mic too.
A demon.
A demon!
A demon.
A demon!
Holy sh!
It says a demon.
Oh my god.
Mate,
Let me see if there's more to it. That's literally it. It said a demon. Listen. A demon.
A scratchy
Oh, mate, I kinda heard it.
Rust.
but you know, it's like one of those things, you know, when you read something on the screen that sounds very similar, it's almost like your brain then starts to connect that as if that's the actual word. But still, mate, that's kind of scary.
Unsettling. Jake and Clayton were visibly
A
shaken,
demon.
but it didn't stop there.
Oh
They
no.
attempted to contact another spirit, a nurse
You look like a happy man.
who also died inside the building. Standing in the hallway, they called out to him, and what responded was beyond anything they expected.
Ed, a lot of patients really enjoyed you. They wrote you letters when you passed. I don't know if you know that. They really, really appreciated you and everything you've done for the patients here and the work you did. You seem to be one of the better nurses in a place that was known for abuse. So thank you, Ed.
Yeah. Are you good?
Yeah, like I'm not scared, dude. I had no adrenaline right now.
I'm chill
It's
right
got
now.
a wave of like, I'm going to puke.
Are you good?
Yeah, I think I'm good.
Damn, dude, even the color in your face is gone.
If you're affecting me right
He
now.
actually does look very
messing with
pale.
me.
Like,
Can you make a
what?
sound?
Holy.
Loudest sound of the night, Clayton.
Yeah. That camera got it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
What? What?
Something just peeked around the doorway, right behind the camera. Clayton, that was the clearest apparition I've ever seen in my life.
There's another wide angle down at the end.
It won't catch it. It's not going to catch it.
What? Oh, shit, I forgot the wall.
It's the one.
Hey!
I might have it on my camera. Clayton, it was right.
Mate,
there
I
on the
hope
right
that
doorway,
they
at the height of the LCD screen.
turn the brightness up.
We want to communicate with you.
See the bottom of that glass pane?
Yep.
It was right there.
If you don't want to show yourself again, can you at least try to be vocal?
Mate, him getting scared, like, really scared me.
Mike, stop. That's a way to be vocal. Clayton,
That's a way to be vocal.
Clayton, that is not once gone off since I bought it.
The intensity of paranormal phenomena skyrocketed. Fearing what might come next, they relocated to the second building. And as they set up again...
Mate, do you know what? Julia, shout out Julia. She asked me the other day if I'm going to be getting out and doing more ghost hunts. And I 100% want to. So bad. And I 100% will. This year, I want to at least go on like a couple more. I've got so much coming up. Like I've got some ideas of a video that I want to do, which is going to take me about 3 or 4 days to film. And then also I'm going to Egypt in September and I'm going to be recording literally everything. So for all my ancient history people, that's going to be one to watch out for, because yeah, I'm going to be going everywhere. I'm going to record while I'm in the pyramids. I'm going to record everything, literally everything. So yeah, for those who want a bit more of like an in-depth look at everything, which you don't really get online. Like you can find a few places which is really cool, but if you want a real in-depth look, then yeah, September's the time for that one.
Something immediately demanded.
But yeah,
their
ghost hunts
attention.
100% will be happening.
You set your camera down there?
I'm going to put it on this.
I might try and get one done before the summer.
I think it'd be sick just to be like here. Can I like get it on your camera? Is that cool?
Yeah, I don't care.
Just like that. Oh, that's. See, that's dope.
Yeah, that's sick, bro.
Okay. All right, and then let's put this. Let's put this millimeter. There's a bed in like this room.
I don't.
The ball just fell off. I put that on there just before we went, and it just fell off.
Oh my god! I was just about to
I
say.
put that on there, and I didn't even get to ask yet if they could push it over. Holy!
This is a good video.
Oh my god! It already fell off. Oh my god!
How is it sitting?
I put it right here, bro. Right there. Against this wall. It was there for that whole time we went down there, dude. It was sitting like that.
Could have been the vibration though.
That camera's gonna see with the force of which that was pushed off, man.
Just to say.
Holy crap, dude, that scared the shit out of me.
Wow.
Could have been
let's get to investigating. Let's put this
anything.
on the bed.
Vibration,
Hospital beds in
slight
this place.
breeze,
Dude, my heart has not raced that hard in a
anything. However,
That was
it also
genuinely a jump scare.
could have been.
Fear. Sorry if we scared you. That was just extremely exciting. And
It rolled the other way. It rolled the other.
can you roll it back?
Any thoughts on that?
What was that?
Any thoughts? I'm not gonna lie, mate. This video is scaring me.
Oh my god. Is that poltergeist activity now, Clayton? Added to the list of what we've captured tonight? Look.
Do you know what? Mate? Do you know what? I was kind of like under the impression that it was probably to do with vibration until now. Mate, I've got nothing. I've got nothing. And if you started typing your opinion pre-seeing that, let me know if your opinion changed after seeing that.
Look at that!
Wow.
A ball they placed on the railing moved twice, all by itself.
Look, it still technically
Jake
could have
tried to
been
replicate it by
breeze
tapping
or
and hitting the
vibration,
rail, but it wouldn't budge.
mate, he hit
That
it
moment
really
alone was
hard.
enough to prove they weren't alone. But things were about to get even more disturbing.
Okay, spirits, listen. If you're here with us, can you push the... Clayton, I just tried to debunk it. I just tried. Can you turn off that candle at the nurse's station, please? If we're speaking with maybe the nurse who committed...
Mate, if it goes,
Wow. My God, it just turned off.
oh,
Thank you. Would you be able to turn it back on for us if you're the nurse and you died of an overdose? If that's how
God.
you passed away, you overdosed yourself. Can you turn on the candle for me? Oh
Holy.
my God.
If this was you over here touching the ball that we placed down,
mate, I bet honestly, if I was a ghost and if I was this ghost, mate, I'd be like, look, first of all, it's me in the flesh. You can see me turning your stuff on and off. Second of all, I'd be like, stop making me run up and down the hallway, mate, because look, I've been here, I've moved the ball. You told me to run down there quickly and turn the candle off. I did it. I started to walk back, and then as I got to you, you said, can you turn it back on? So I had to run back again. She's now waiting down there, the poor lady.
can you either come over here and knock it over again or roll it or turn the candle off? Oh, wow.
Whoa.
Dude.
Oh my God, dude.
The EMF candle
Hey.
flared up again, reacting directly to their questions. Something invisible was clearly interacting. Jake and Clayton approached the nurse's station cautiously, and that's when the terrifying noises began.
That was down here.
I hope we hear them
Really?
because they've used some sort of
Who did that
AI to
sound?
remove the music.
Whoa.
I mean, state of it. The only problem I've got is sounds will be created because, I mean, look at the state of it, mate. This place is an absolute yitto. What? TTBLO? Lights hanging down. I don't know what this is, mate. This place looks like an absolute shit state. How come they don't have these like masks and stuff on? Because that doesn't like asbestos is like a silent killer, isn't it?
Holy.
Are you scared now? If you're still here and you're kind of being a little bit weary of the situation, can you just make that light up one more time? And we will try to help you feel a little bit more comfortable. Oh my
Mate.
Something bad is here now.
demonic.
Thank you,
That thing's
man.
back.
Hey, you're more than welcome to turn that off and go to wherever you got to go. We'll deal with this, okay?
Thank you very much.
Thank you for your communication and for your time, okay? And I'm really sorry about what happened to you.
We'll deal with this.
Holy.
We'll deal with this.
That was the same type of sound. That was an outside window.
No disrespect,
Jake,
Jake
it's to the
Ghost
point I
Hunter,
think you
because
need to, bro.
what a video, mate. Go check this guy out for sure. However, I don't know what you think you're going to do
Is
to a-
someone in here?
to a Matt Demon.
What do we do? Is there somebody here? Is there somebody messing with us, or is that a ghost? That's a few too many sounds.
Look, before we call the cops, if there actually is someone in here, make a loud noise right now. You can get out.
Mate, I tell you what, there's going to be no one in there. I already know it, mate. There's no one in there. This is making me feel a bit like wobbly throat, you know, like, oh, I feel scared, mate. I'm scared.
Is that outside again?
I don't know. I think we should go check.
Loud,
Sorry?
crashing bangs shook the building, paralyzing them in fear.
Mate, rest
Were
assured
these the
knowing
sounds of a restless ghost?
I am
or
not that
someone
friend, mate.
hiding in the shadows?
We should go check.
They rushed outside to check the
No,
grounds.
we should leave,
Nothing.
mate.
No one. No sign of any
We
life
should
at
check.
all. But when they came back inside, the activity escalated.
Escalate.
I'm feeling
Oh man,
What? Are you feeling the energy?
I feel like I'm walking into like a cobweb.
Oh yeah, dude, the energy is not good.
No, like I feel like I'm having to like do this to get through this
Yeah.
hallway.
That guy
down
has
here.
gone, he's like, he hasn't had color in his face since the beginning of the video or the clip. Again, forgive the AI removing certain music.
Wait, don't
Sorry,
move, don't move, hold on.
I can't speak, mate. I'm scared.
Who's in here with us?
Wait, why am I sitting so far back away from my everything? Wait, what is this? He's not happy, is he? He's not doing great.
Such a bad vibe.
They froze as heavy footsteps stomped through the darkness.
Mate, they're
The
both.
pounding intensified. Every sound echoed through the empty hallway.
At that point, would you not be like, do you know what? Like, I genuinely think it's probably time to leave. Because look, if it's someone living and they're real, then God knows, mate, you could be about to meet, what is it? Your demise, the end of days. Or if it's not, and it's coming through saying, Matt Damon, then you need to leave, mate. You need to just leave.
Ways, as if something was following them,
Mate,
or
honestly,
warning them.
if I had something come through
Paranormal
and say
investigation wasn't
demon,
over,
I'd go,
but the video cuts off here.
I'm not welcome here.
If you're
I don't care,
brave enough
mate.
to watch more
5
real
minutes
ghost
in.
footage,
5-minute video.
terrifying
Don't care.
hauntings, and unexplainable paranormal encounters, don't forget to subscribe to Jake Ghost Hunter.
Yeah,
Because
mate.
what he captured inside Pine Lawn Manor may only be the beginning. Not much context found about this video, but it's recorded somewhere in the forest near the lake. So, who or what it could be? A ghost or something else? Let me
I
know your thoughts
literally
in the comments.
said to myself that I would watch
If
that
you like
one.
the video,
Oh
then don't
my
forget to like,
God,
share,
mate.
and subscribe.
Mate, I literally put this video on because of the thumbnail and I couldn't even watch it. You know what I feel about the faces? Any face that I see that's either not meant to be there or shouldn't look the way it does, mate, to me is yucky. Mate, scary comp. That is 2 for 2. I know we've just watched 2 of his videos back to back, and I know I usually don't do that sort of thing. However, the last video was really good. This one I saw recommended at the end of the last video. So I just thought, you know what? I said I wouldn't watch it, but I'm glad that I did, mate. I really am. But if you like the video, guys, do me a favor, like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.